every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the play. Players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides. Capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 7 off it. Gujarat are 7 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Yadav, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away. Edged it. Over Gujarat, 16 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. Gujarat, 21 for none. Yadav from the north end.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yadav over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over, 10 off it. Gujarat, 31 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. There's a chance if it hits. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot through the gap. Six runs added there. Gujarat, 37 for none. Pandya, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Hazelwood from the south end.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Nicked it. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Gujarat a 63 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A very defensive field, this.
Going with spin now. Misses everything. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Going with a more defensive field choice. Some adjustments to the field.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 4 off it. Gujrat a 67 for none. Massive outside edge.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Sharma from the north end. Great shot through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Patada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Goes over the top with that shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Smacks that away through the gap. Nine runs added there. Gujarat are 87 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A few moves made in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Sudarshan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 off it. Gujarat a 95 for none. Swept away but finds the fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Big edge. End of the over. 2 runs added. Gujrat a 97 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Going with a more defensive field.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
"13 runs added there. Gujarat are 118 for none. Kumar from the south end. Shepherd, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That is quite extraordinary. Butler, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Shepherd is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Massive outside edge. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Butler has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Well, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. 7 off it. Gujarat are 146 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Huge edge. Too straight and punched through the leg side.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
Shepherd shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Pandya from the north end. Big edge. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Nice shot. Runs possible. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 11 runs added there. Gujarat are 165 for 1. Kumar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive outside edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. Good pick up, big chance. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. Edged it. End of the over. Gujarat 174 for 1.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
This could be trouble.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. And the innings comes to an end. Bangalore will need 186 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Siraj coming in.
Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting. Skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Doesn't beat the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Three added in that over. Bangalore are 3 for 1. The slow left armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. And gone. Brilliant catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. It's never an easy... time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set. And they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Punch down the ground. Mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbooks. Stuff.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Siraj from the south end. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. Bangalore, a 24 for 4. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Was quick onto that in the infield. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone. Great catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Time that. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. David, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, great shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gone. Great reflexes. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about... Now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Straight to the fielder. Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Caught, and that's stuck. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Perfectly timed. Needs a direct hit. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
13 runs added there. Bangalore are 85 for 8.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Edged. Gujrat goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 11 for Bangalore.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Sharma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win.
Gujrat get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.